Hi, everybody. It's Boog Sciambi. Welcome to the show. Biggest storyline coming into this one. It's the Miami Marlins and the Washington Nationals. All right. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Xavier Edwards. Line drive, Adam in center field. So digging in, Otto Lopez.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Just one hit in his last 5 games.
Line drive.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince you.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And forget it.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Young should have this one. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Bottom of the 1st. And now up for Washington, Jacob Young. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Peterson. And there's one away. Nicky Lopez up to the plate.
Second baseman, Nicky Lopez.
And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. Late with the swing there.
0-2.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. And that's downstairs and outside. Stays alive. Inside. And the count's even at 2.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
That misses.
Nope.
Full count now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. And here is Stone Garrett. There's a strike. 95 of that one.
Strike.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
More and more guys are looking to
strikes.
slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Just missed.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Top of the second, and now for the Marlins, Jonah Bride. Gray back to work. Line drive, base hit. And a good start to the inning. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. 2 for 8 in the series so far. That one is absolutely belted. And that ball is gone.
He got his front foot down. He was strong on his backside, and when his bat went through the zone, there's no question that ball was going to travel out of the ballpark. But that's, if you were putting a tape together, positive to watch, that's it right there. Just a perfect swing.
Man at first, nobody out. And up next for Miami, Connor Norby. And that one hammered way back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. And now Tyler Stevenson. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. Ripped to third and caught.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
There's a swing and a drive. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now. And at the plate for Miami, Otto Lopez. That one ripped. That's down. One hops off the wall. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away. Pepper, the next up for the Marlins. Line drive. One run across, and it's off the wall. Runner holds at third, so just one across on the play.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first.
Now pitching for the
So 2
Nationals.
on with 2 away.
Number
Jack
28,
Peterson stands in.
Logan
He's been a great
Allen.
free agent side. Base hit, 1 run is in. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Jonah Bride getting ready to hit. Ripped on a line. Makes the catch. And that is that. Back in Washington, D.C., bottom of the second. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. He swings and fouls one off. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Ernie Clement will hit next. That pitch gets the inside corner. Strike 1. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the ready to go for the last half of the inning. Up now for Washington, Dylan Cruz. That one catches the zone. Strike one. Cruz goes 5 feet 11 inches, 25 years old, a former first-round pick in 2023. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Next to hit, J.P. Crawford.
0-1.
And it's fouled away. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Alex Call now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. It's an immaculate inning. And we're back as we go to the top of the 4th. Pepper digs in now. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a line drive ripped right center field. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Bottom 4th, and now here is Jacob Young. And that clips the inside corner.
You know, these Nationals, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And there's a ball.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Norby sizing this one up. 1 away. Nicky Lopez digging in for the Nationals. That one's in there, 0-1. The Marlins up big in this one. We're here at the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. With number 9 for him in this game. 9. Stone Garrett now at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and that squirts through. And that means Salvador Perez will have a chance to hit. Salvador Perez digging in for the Nationals. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Yeah, that's fouled off. Gets a piece and stays alive. Garrett leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Got him swinging. No runs. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
special like the rest. 102 beta, number one creator. Slip into the mission, take the picture with your radar. So check out the flex, get hip on a step on the vibe. JBL sign to the rise. Kick man fuses, jumping.
Allen back to work. Right through there for a strike. The Nationals have some action going in the pen. Randy Dobnak preparing to come on if needed. Hers also getting ready. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Grabs it right up against the wall. Three. Back here in Nationals Park, we head to the bottom of the fifth. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Keibert Ruiz. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
Well, these Nats just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Hard hit left side. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth. Next to hit for the Nats, Ernie Clement.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he keeps putting up the Ks. That's number 11.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
Next offering is fouled back.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
And that is cut on and missed. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Nats go down 1. All set for the top of the 6th. And now it's going to be Connor Norby. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That'll make it out of here.
Look, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he.
Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Singy, you've tightened up the hairdo, but back when you played, how valuable was it to have a barber in the clubhouse?
Well, Boog, I'm going to say invaluable. That's how valuable that it was because I was the barber. Yes, I was the team barber, man. I'd be cutting hair 7:05 game. I'd be finishing cutting someone's hair at 6:45.
Whoa.
I'd ask these guys, you're making millions of dollars. Why can't you go to a stylist and get your hair done? You're coming to the clubhouse pressuring me to cut your hair before a game.
And a foul ball. Would they pay you?
No, absolutely not. Not even a meal on the road. So I think it's great now that most of these teams have professional barbers that come in and make them look fresh before the games.
The Nats with a lot of ground to make up here in the bottom of the 6th. Next pitch just misses. Ball 1. Scale of 1 to 10. How good a barber were you?
For a non-professional, I'd say I was probably a 7. But if I was comparing to professionals, I'd be like a 3. I'll never forget the time that I cut Jose Canseco's hair. He had a pretty big melon, Boog. And
big dome?
It took a while.
Yeah.
There's a little pressure there, too, because he had a big date that night, and he wanted me to make sure that everything looked good.
Wow.
Yeah. He's a big guy, too. I didn't want him to hurt me.
Yeah, he's large. Jacob Young digging in for the Nationals. Young having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. 2 outs. Pitch misses. 1-1.
Well, it's a good pitch
1-1.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those,
That's
if
a
you
ball.
swing at
Outside.
it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
That's in there. 2-2 now.
2-2.
2 out, space is empty. On the ground, right
That's a
side,
ball.
and that's just foul. Two down, nobody on. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side. Back in Washington, D.C. Top of inning number 7. And here is Pepper. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And in one hops the wall. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got his second double of the game.
Waste no time there. That's a good sound.
That's ball 4.
Go.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now here is Nicky Lopez. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
When a guy's throwing a lot
0-1.
of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen,
ball.
but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
So what we're seeing is a
1-2 is the
lineup
count.
that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong and their timing's off.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Swings and misses. What a game he's having. 16 Ks now.
Now batting.
Next is the designated hitter, Stone Garrett.
Garrett.
That one fouled off. On the ground, right side. And he takes it himself for the out. Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, Salvador Perez. And he chases a high fastball there.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the
0-1.
strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
Hard hit, right side. He steps on the bag. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. And we're back. We're
Ball 4. Take your base.
Now here is Pepper.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Young pulls it down, and there's 2 away. Throw cut off to third. He's in there.
It was all over that fastball.
Welcome back as we
Leading
take a
off
look at
for
their
the
upcoming
Nationals.
schedule.
Catcher, Hayward.
Back to work.
Ruiz.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Berry makes the grab. 1 down.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Clement, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. The Nationals with a lot of ground to make up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. another K. That's number 17. What a game. 2 outs,
Up
bases
next
empty.
for the
And now the right
Nationals,
fielder, Dylan
right fielder,
Cruz.
Dylan Cruz.
And that is out of play. 2 outs. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Oh, he's looking to try to finish off 8 solid innings out there on the mound. He's just getting to 100 pitches right now, man. It's been so impressive. He's been really good in this one.
Make it 18 strikeouts on the day. Nationals. Back here in National.
First base. You're out. 3.
He's been so sharp today, even over 100 pitches thrown. His skipper is leaving him in there to finish the job.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Next pitch is outside.
That's the ball.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. 1 out, bottom of the 9th. Went right after him with that 2-strike pitch as he continues to roll on the mound.
Yeah, he's not out there trying to nibble at all. He is attacking the strike zone, and I think when your confidence builds as the start goes on, still putting up all zeros on the scoreboard gives you a lot of confidence that you can really continue to go after these hitters. And that wasn't the best pitch for the strikeout there, and he'd probably admit that, but he got it by him.
1 down, base is empty. Swings and misses. And they're down to their last out.
Oh, that slider down and away. It's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
And there's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The Nats down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Really incredible performance on the mound. You know.
Said I gotta do better, I gotta do better, I gotta pick up the pieces and master the puzzle upon us. Look the man in the mirror in the eye and be honest. Slow down time, get back in line with my chakras. Reach for the galaxy, Leave stardust for thus after me. Enter the void, fill in the cavity. Risk the reward, that's how it has to be. I gotta do better, I gotta do better, I gotta do everything in my power to try to do what gotta do. Ride the tide, don't fight with the current that guided you. Melt the ice round the furnace burning inside of you. I gotta do better, I gotta do better, I gotta do better. There's nothing they can